How's it gaming? I'm PhilInTheBlanks, and welcome to Mega Man X6, the last 2D sprited Mega Man X game. We got a little bit of story covering Mega Man X5 here. 3 weeks ago, the space colony Eurasia was taken over by Sigma. Sigma hired a mysterious reploid, Dynamo. Dynamo led the Eurasia into orbit towards the Earth, thus beginning the tragic Earth crisis. Maverick Hunter Zero, taking the Earth's destiny into his own hands, one Reploid made a crash attack against the furious space colony. It was a successful attack, and the space colony was destroyed. But, although the Earth was saved, the huge explosion seriously damaged it. As for the battle against Sigma, we stop narrating now. Here's just Japanese butt rock. Oh yeah. I actually loved this when I was younger. Bought this like day one. X and Zero defeated Sigma and narrowly escaped with their lives. However, only one would return from the battle, a blue light X, still gripping a familiar saber in his hand. 3 weeks later, at present, there is so much pollution on the ruined Earth from the explosion that the Reploids can barely work. And a man is singing Japanese butt rock. Just know the answer. It's so of its time. This was released in 2001 in North America, at the tail end of 2001, which means in North America it released the same year as X5, which really shows you and tells you how much time they had for this game and probably how much of a budget they had for this game, which probably means not a lot of budget. This actually was not worked on by Keiji Inafune, the father of Mega Man, kind of not really. I mean, the guy who worked on the Mega Man games after Mega Man was kind of created back in the day. He originally wanted Zero to come back in the Mega Man Zero games, which was well into development at this point. I think it was about to come out. Maybe it came out at the same time as this game. I'm not sure. I don't really remember all that much. So this game has none of the, actual, like, original story writer, original creators, like, voice or talent into it. So, yeah, it can be pretty rough. There's a lot of weird issues with this game, and similar to the way we played Mega Man X5 last year, we are playing this one with kind of an improvements patch. It's called the Tweaks patch by Ace Diaz, and it is insane how much you can fine-tune this game to be exactly what you want. It's very impressive. I have not done too much. I kind of kept most of the stuff default. There is like a kind of an Ace Diaz regular tweaks default kind of thing, and that's kind of where I went with this. So stuff like ranks are shared between X and Zero, heart pieces are shared between X and Zero. We'll talk about that stuff as we play the game, but basically, we're playing this, one, because we've played through all the other Mega Man X games. We just like playing through Mega Man X games on this channel. But two, to kind of really honestly look at it and be like, hey, would this have been that badly remembered a game if these small things would have changed? Maybe, maybe not. It really depends. There are some, again, baffling decisions in this game. So let's just jump in there. There is Japanese voice acting, which does cut off whenever I press the X button, so I will be reading it out loud like I normally do with my radio voice, which, why not? But I did think it was really cool that there was Japanese voice acting when this game first came out. I actually thought it was really, really neat. What the hell is this? The collision has been prevented, they said. But look at this. In the end, it made no difference. They say we should be thankful for this. That's not all. I have a feeling something is about to happen very soon. Why do I feel so uneasy? What's this? It's debris. Did some violent battle take place here? It's debris because you're in like a space station explosion, man. I know that they probably mean that this was like part of a Reploid or something. Oh, by the way, I should have mentioned this. This is also completely retranslated. Like I said, there was very little budget. That means in the localization team of the original team, of translation. And the translation was really awful. I mean classic Capcom awful. It was really bad. So this is a cleaned up translation. I don't know how good it is, but it already is a lot better than the actual the regular kind of official translation. So, kudos to them for that. I wonder how many people, how many Reploids lost their lives here. Typo here and there, though, unfortunate. Wait a second. This is 1 week later at the Legion of Doom. It's done at last. To hell with the goody two-shoes facade. This is amazing. No, I must contain myself. If I'm to set my plan in motion, all those who couldn't see the brilliance of my work, all those inferior reploids shall submit to me. I can do it. I will do it. I will create a utopia only for reploids. A utopia where I shall reign supreme. That's not cool. Also, you don't really mention it a lot, but I'm pretty sure humankind is basically dead. This does kind of take place during the Mega Man X5 good ending, kind of. It is a little bit different from the good ending. The good ending, X, sorry. X does not remember Zero, and it's like years later. This is 3 weeks later, and X, I'm pretty sure, still remembers Zero. But it really goes to show that even in the good ending, Mega Man X5 is insanely depressing. You did it. You saved the world. Also, 99% of people are dead. Thank you. Like, it's rough. X, wake up. You're the only one now. You must fight, X. You're the only one who can. Get up now, X. X, wake up! A giant mechanaloid has gone haywire. I'll fill you in with the details later. You gotta move out right now. Yay. First level. I'm glad they do have the introductory level, or else there'd be way too much story at the beginning of this game. And there is a lot of story at the beginning of this game, even more than like X5 and X4 did. Ready, there we go. I do like how you're in the site, basically, in the crash site. Looks like most of the mechanaloids in this area have gone maverick. Oh no, we can't stop blinking. Oh, they stopped blinking. There we go. There's so much blinking with these face portraits sometimes. You haven't been out in the field for a while, X, so be careful. 3 weeks. It's not that crazy. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Besides, I have the Falcon Armor and Zero's Saber with me. About that, I couldn't fully repair the Falcon Armor's flight system, but I managed to modify it to an air dash system. No problem. I'll keep that in mind. Well, I'm moving out. Roger that. There's an entrance leading to some ruins right ahead of you. Head over there. Alia is back to feed you in with a bunch of information you already know. Do not worry, we'll only be paying attention to the openings of levels and maybe a couple of things here and there, but nothing crazy. You start off with the Falcon Armor from X5, which is pretty cool. It's very powerful. You get to keep it, unlike an X5 if you chose Zero at the beginning of the game. And it does come with an air dash, which is really cool. One of the neat things about this at X5 is that you can choose this armor, or the armor basically, or regular X, unarmored, which is really, really cool. This version of the game, by the way, or not this version of the game, this version of X comes with the Zero Saber. You press triangle, and you get Zero Saber. Now, X isn't very good at it. He's quite slow with it. I can't combo, and you can kind of just do a quick slash in the air. But that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. It shows that X is clearly not very good with it, and it's really neat for X to straight up have a melee weapon, which is really nice. That's never happened before outside of like Maverick weapons, basically. So pretty cool. I like that a lot. In Ace Diaz's version, the Tweaks version, you do have the air dash when you are unarmored X. That is not a thing in the original. I actually think that makes sense. Air dash is almost necessary for this game, and there are parts of the game that you can kind of get screwed over by not having the right armor or the right abilities. And I don't know, in my opinion, in Mega Man X1, unarmored X couldn't dash. But in X2 onwards, unarmored X could dash normally. So it's almost like they just, you know, hey, this is really good. Let's make it part of my regular kit. So why not the air dash? It becomes so, like, almost necessary, and it's just... Okay, I need to get you out of the way. It's such a regular part of your movement, basically. So I like how they did that for this Tweaks version of the game. In the regular version of the game as well, you must collect all 4 pieces of the armor in order to use a new armor. Just like an X5, but in this version of the game, with Ace Diaz's Tweaks project, you can use the armor without getting every piece of it. I still won't be using an armor until I get it complete. I don't dislike that idea, but I'm willing to work with the original version of X6 and kind of abide by that rule. So, hey, are you guys all right? Excellent, thank goodness you're here. The giant mechanaloid is in the next room. We tried neutralizing it, but the thing's acting like it's possessed or something. We panicked and got hurt, and... Return to base, you two. I'll take it from here. Alright, thank you. Be careful, X. I also like the idea of other Maverick Hunters. I think that's a really cool idea. It's the one thing about 5 and 6 that they do a really good job of making the Mavericks a real organization instead of just X and 0, so I'll always be thankful for that, basically. Here we go, the first boss of X6, the introductory box, which is always super easy. Let's charge up. It's big. Hello. But like I said, it's like it's possessed or something. So you'll notice that attacking the mechanaloid does a little bit, but not enough. We want to get clearly what is controlling it. There we go. That is a lot. Oh my gosh. Now I'm wondering if it's because I was Zero Saber. I'll try my X-Buster. No, it doesn't matter. Cool. Still, I like using the Saber if I can. That's not what I wanted to do. It's triangle, which means the 0 or the O button is really close, so I will dash it accidentally while using X's Saber. Boom. We did it. We won against the tutorial boss. But oh no, it's still not destroyed. Oh, thanks, Zero. Wait a minute. Oh, a ghost! Oh my. X6. You're so weird. Zero? Oh, she saw it too. Okay. Warning, second boss. Actually, yes. I guess not every Mega Man X game has a easy tutorial boss. Mega Man X1 had a boss you just straight up couldn't beat, so... So this was Zero's doing. Our suspicions were well-founded after all. Who are you? Identify yourself. I am High Max. Well, hi, Max. My mission is to hunt down the Zero Nightmare. Zero? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb, Maverick Hunter. You're not here by mere chance. You have some connection to the Zero Nightmare. Speak. That's my line. What does Zero have to do with this? You know something about him, don't you? Fine. If you are not talking willingly, I will make you. Yay! Super incredible difficult boss. That is impossible to beat. It's great. Everyone who's played Mega Man X6 remembers High Max. Because he sucks, and I hate him. And obviously you do fight him later on in the game, and you do get to beat him, but he is unreasonably difficult. Is that all, Maverick Hunter? It was foolish of me to consider you a threat. I will let you live this time. But if you interfere with our mission again, I will personally end you. Well, okay, bye. Now I am bye, Max. I couldn't even put a scratch on that guy. What's this Zero Nightmare he was talking about? That dream I had earlier. Does it have anything to do with this? What the hell is going on? Lots of weird things are going on next. Don't worry. It'll all not make sense soon. And you get your little report here, Mavericks defeated. I do like that. Tell you how many you've killed, how much damage you've taken. You'll know soul obtained and hunter rank. So there are enemies that drop souls, and souls will increase your rank. Your hunter rank. Right now I'm hunter rank D, and you get more and more as you keep going. It's not DCBA, it's like DCBA, S, double S, G, GH, UH. It's so dumb how many ranks are on this game. And the ranks help determine kind of how difficult the enemies, or not the enemies, the bosses are, which is kind of fun. In the original version of the game, I think, this is what I've heard, it is impossible to reach the highest rank because the game was not made well at all. In the HDS patch, it is possible, so that's good. Let us save our game, I guess. Now, I do like how you get the little rundown. It's very Maverick Hunter-y, you know what I mean? Like, it's very official and all that. But it does feel very, too clean, a little too sanitized, because you don't get the cool, like, you've got this weapon. It just goes, you've gotten this weapon, here you are, here's your, it's so dull. Oh, hello, old man robot? To all reploids remaining on Earth, a minute of your attention. You are all surely aware of the terrifying events that currently torment our world. Reploids worldwide have been hallucinating, overwhelmed by horrifying visions. The macabre nature of this plague has led us to name it the Nightmare. Many of the affected reploids eventually lose all sanity, going berserk. I mean, it's just going maverick, really. And sadly, these violent behaviors have already caused multiple casualties. As you know, ever since the space colony Eurasia incident, the population count for humans and reploids alike has dwindled significantly. With that said, we cannot afford any more losses. With the lack of able-bodied reploids, we are on the brink of a global crisis. To prevent that, we must learn the true nature of the nightmare phenomenon. So we have sent investigators to 8 strategic locations around the globe. You might want to call them, I don't know, robot masters or something. However, we do currently have one major lead, the late Maverick Hunter Zero. Our studies so far point to leftovers of his data as the source of this corruption. Our former protector, now plaguing the world from beyond the grave. Nandate? What? How dare he? In the original English translation, it just said, how dare? I'm like, oh, Mega Man X6. Hold on, X, let's keep listening. And now, I would like to call for any individuals willing to volunteer. Join us in our efforts, support our cause. Lend your assistance to our investigators around the world. Together, we will wipe out the nightmare and erase the ghost of Zero. Let us join forces for the sake of our future. The operation will be spearheaded by our top operative, High Max. So rest assured that, should you join us, your safety is guaranteed. You can tell by my very, very mad eyebrows. Both the Maverick Hunters and the Repliforce are in shambles. Like how they call back to the Repliforce. So it falls to us to protect our future. Everyone, we will be waiting for you. He can't be serious. How could he blame Zero of all people? After all he's done for us. Calm down, X. Getting upset over it won't take us anywhere. Besides, we've seen this Zero nightmare with our own eyes. All we can do right now is find out as much as we can about the nightmare. Let's not worry about Isaac and Hymax for now. Oh, his name is Isaac. What a weird name for a robot. I wonder what's with these strategic locations Isaac mentioned. Ilya, can you find out anything? No luck there. Something's blocking our signal. I'm picking up a few scraps of information, but not nearly enough to work with. Then I guess I have no choice but to rush in and hope for the best. I might be able to take a direct contact with the nightmare. Not to mention all this investigator talk really rubs me the wrong way. The nightmare. It's going to be a dangerous mission. But if we are to minimize our losses, we must identify and neutralize it. Isaac is right about one thing. We are at the threshold of a worldwide crisis, so we cannot afford to lose any more reploids than we already have. Come back to base for now, X. We'll continue this in episode 2. Roger, I'm on my way. That's the basic setup, which, to be honest, is not a bad setup. That's cool. You know what I mean? I like that. Our mission is simple. In order to determine the nature of the nightmare, we are to search the areas assigned to each of Isaac's 8 nightmare investigators. However, considering our current situation, the only one qualified to carry out this mission is you, X. Since Zero is no longer with us, we have no choice but to place our hopes on you. Can you do it, X? Are you a bad enough dude to rescue the president? I'll do it. I've just managed to acquire some data on the investigators, as well as on the nightmare itself. I'm getting some heavy interference though, so I can't get any specifics. What I do know is that some areas may present bizarre environmental changes due to the nightmare's influence. Any area currently affected by the nightmare will be highlighted in red. Good, that'll give me a chance to prepare. Don't push yourself too hard, X. Remember, you are our only hope. Got it. X? Yes, Ilya? Nothing, just watch yourself out there. Unfortunately, many reploids were lulled by Isaac's speech into the target areas. If you find anyone, send them to Hunter Base. You can check a list of reploids you have rescued by pressing the R1 button. Even though we don't know they're bad yet, we know that they need rescuing. And if you find any useful items, I can process them into the parts. I'm Douglas. I was an X5, but now I don't have a picture, so you might not remember me. You equip those parts with the L1 button. this concludes our briefing. Good luck, X. And there we go. Here is our main area where we have our bosses. They don't have the names. I hate when they don't have the names there. What is it? Commander Yamark, Shield Sheldon. No, you're Rainy Turtleoid. You're Shield Sheldon. Blizzard Wolffang, Ground Scaravich, Metal Shark Player. What is your Infinity Maginian and Blaze Heatnix? Weird names. And you can go to R1. You can see that every stage has, it looks like 16. I don't know if it's always 16, but a bunch of reploids that you can find that give you extra abilities, extra parts. In the original game, they can die. In this version, in the tweaks with Ace Diaz, they can't die. So we'll try to find them all. It's not really necessary. I'd like to get the ones that have parts, but I'll try to find them if I can. I'm a good guy. Why not? And then you have parts to add on. I like how it's like X parts. Also, a mysterious red robot. I wonder who it could be. Man, Capcom are the worst at keeping secrets. So anyways, that is what we will be doing next time. Guys, we're playing Mega Man X6. I hope you enjoy. Look past the problems and just enjoy the game for what it is for now, as we talk about what Capcom could have done better and what Ace Diaz did way better than Capcom did. With that, I'm PhilInTheBlanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.